Yo, it's your boy Joey Haynes, and I'm here with Young Atlas.
I'm pulling up with your lady. I got the block going crazy. My demons did wanna take me. I pray to God that he saved me.
Like, I've always been into music from the time I was little, like about 7. Always been singing, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. I got into rapping more when I was in middle school. Like, it was a group of us, and we all just used to rap for fun. And that was actually like when I recorded my first song, like nothing serious. It's some little stuff with a teacher. He let us record. And then I really got into it like after I graduated high school, like as far as like going to a studio and like recording and stuff like that. Yeah, and I just been doing it ever since.
So how long have you been like
seriously into it? Like seriously into it, I would say for like the last 2 years. Like I've been seriously into it, like taking it super serious for the last 2 years, yeah.
Got you.
Yeah.
And so can you just tell us a little bit, like explain your process of like when you're in the studio, when you're about to make a track, like what's your process like?
All right, so basically from the time when I first started recording, like the people I was recording around always always wanted me to make sure I was like super prepared. So like that, something that always stuck with me. So now like before I even go to the studio, like I gotta have my songs ready to go, written down, organized in my phone before I even get to the studio. I gotta know what I'm doing. Otherwise, it's not gonna, like that makes it a smooth session for me. So when I go in there and have my songs, a lot of times I'll memorize it. You know what I'm saying? Have it memorized, but I don't even have to look at the notes. So that way it comes out more natural, and I can add the feeling to it a little bit easier. Go in there. I usually can record like one song within like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, depending on what it is. Like the rapping songs I can record faster than the singing songs, obviously, you know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty chill, pretty smooth. Right.
So when you were first like getting into rapping, who were some people that inspired you and when you maybe looked up to?
I would say Lil Wayne, definitely. He's like my favorite rapper of all time. Like from the time I was small, like just bumping all his old work. Singers, I would definitely say like Chris Brown, Trey Songz, cats like that inspired me too. Who else I could say? Rapping, like I used to listen to a lot of Drake back in the day, stuff like that too. So yeah, just like those were my main influences.
So speaking of influencers, I saw on your Instagram that picture with Tory Lanez. Can you explain that a little bit more in depth?
Yeah, that was a crazy night. It was just like a spur of the moment kind of thing. Basically what happened was my bro called me, and he said that they was in the city at the studio. So we drove out to the studio, we met him. He hopped out this big Sprinter van or whatever. We went up to the studio. My engineer was actually there, that was his studio. We linked up. He remixed one of my singles, Badlands. He remixed that song. He did it in like 30, 40 minutes off the top of the dome. He didn't write nothing down. It was just a cool vibe. I think Shiggy was there. Like it was a cool night. That was like, we was in the city. Like it was a dope night.
Nice.
Yeah.
So you had a good experience working with Tory.
Yeah.
That's what's up. What's the name of that track that you guys
Badlands.
Badlands.
Yeah.
Boy, check that out. Badlands. You heard it here.
Yeah.
And I know you got some new tracks out that you're, promoting and marketing.
Yeah.
What are some songs that people can look out for?
Well, definitely right now they need to look out for Snakes. Like that's the biggest single I'm promoting right now, and it's doing really well right now. So they gotta check out that Snakes. It's on YouTube, it's on Spotify, it's on Apple Music. It's doing really well as far as the streams and everything goes. And I got people promoting it with like dancing videos, skits. Yeah, it's going crazy on the gram right now. So.
Congrats. In terms of, obviously you got Snakes out. What are some other goals you have for 2019 that you're trying to accomplish?
My biggest goals for 2019, going crazy with the social media, networking more, getting out there more, shows, stuff like that, upping the quality in the music, you know what I'm saying, just taking it to that next level, like all the way.
If there was an artist in 2019 that you could collaborate with, obviously that, the Tory Lanez collab is huge.
Yeah.
What is another artist you would maybe want to work with?
I really mess with Future, like I fuck with Future super heavy, like Future. I would say The Weeknd, fuck with The Weeknd. Offset, I fuck with Offset too.
You like Offset's new project?
Yeah. Chris Brown, of course, he's crazy, super talented. Travis, a lot of them ATL cats probably will work with. Yeah. That's pretty much it.
Got you. What are some? I didn't hear too many New York artists. You know.
Too many New York artists. I mean, yeah, I would definitely work with some New York artists, but let me see. Who could I think of? New York artists.
See, that's a problem, New York. We got to step it up.
Oh, you say that? What you mean by that?
I just think Atlanta's really doing their thing, you know.
Oh,
like,
yeah. Like,
you know, I think QC is really just putting a
oh, they're
stamp
not.
on
They're
it right now.
they're going nuts.
Right.
They're crazy right now. But if I would say New York artists, like I would definitely work with somebody like a A Boogie or a Dave East. Definitely, I would work with them.
Right.
Yeah, like even somebody like an older cat. Like I'll do a song with a Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll definitely do that. I'll definitely make that move. Like.
So speaking of like labels and QC and whatnot, I see you got the Paper Trail.
Yeah, Paper Trail.
Can you tell us a little bit more about the team? Like what that consists
Yeah,
of?
like basically, Paper Trail consists of my manager T, my bro, Sean, AP, and a lot of other cats. But that's really like the main group. But like it's not even just like a team or like a label. Like we really a family. Like we brothers. Like we look out for each other and we just doing this together. Like with one goal in mind. So like yeah, we really bros. Like.
I see you guys are moving, efficiently, productively. You're getting a lot of things done. Like, what are some advice that you could maybe give to other artists or people that are kind of starting a collective? That's important because it's important to have a team where everyone's bringing something to the table. Right? So can you explain a little bit more, like in depth, like what are some things that artists should have around them to help boost their career?
Even myself, like I've been learning a lot of different things, and I would say like social media is heavy. Like you really got to work the social media, marketing. Like a lot of artists sleep on marketing. Like you really gotta, like you put more into marketing than you actually do into creating the music. Like that's how you're supposed to do it. Like create the song and then you push it. Like you don't just like let it sit there and think it's magically supposed to go viral. You like put the effort behind it into the marketing. You know what I'm saying? Make the connections, network with people, put yourself out there. Yeah, so definitely like marketing is a big thing. Marketing.
I know you have a good manager because I've met him and he's definitely working hard. Like, what are some things that artists should look for in a manager? Because I think that's a big misconception now in the rap business.
I would say like for the most important thing, as simple as it sounds, like the best things when you got somebody who really believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like people, like your team, your manager, but like the team as a whole, like people that really believe in you and fuck with your sound and your vision, and they on the same page as you, in the same wavelength. Like that's the most important thing. Cause if like you can have everything else, but if they don't like actually believe you, they're not gonna put in everything behind you. You know what I'm saying? That's step one. Like you got to get past that first before you think about anything else.
No, that's without a doubt. I think that's important. And so I know you are doing the thing with Paper Trail, rapping. But just more about Joey. Outside of the rap, like what are some other interests and things you are interested in, and want to pursue?
One of my biggest interests besides music is fitness. Like I love fitness. I love going to the gym. I love training. I love learning like new things, like working out. Like I'll go to the gym at least like 4 or 5 times a week. That's one of my favorite things to do outside of music, fitness, like working out and training. I want to tap into that market eventually too, like fitness, because it's big. Like it's only going to get bigger.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then in terms of fitness, did you play any sports in high school?
Football, I ran track. Other than that, I played basketball. Other than that, like I was just like into being active, into being athletic. Like now, it's just, for me, it's not really more so sports, it's more so like just straight like weight training, cardio, nutrition, stuff like that.
So I'm gonna take a guess here. I was a football player myself. Were you a wide receiver?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Wide
my
out.
skills were still there.
Yeah.
What was your 40 time, if you don't mind me asking?
40 time?
Yeah, since you ran track,
I couldn't tell you my 40 time. I ran 400. I was a mid distance.
Okay.
I ran 400, 800, 1500. Hated my coach for that. Yeah. But I ran like 600, maybe 300 and 200. Stuff like that. So I wasn't a sprinter. I was more of a mid-distance runner.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think that's an important mentality to have, especially in business and being an artist, because you got to look longevity-wise when you're in this business.
There you go.
I think a lot of artists shoot themselves in the foot because they think, all right, I'm going to do this single, and they kind of, burn themselves out. You gotta,
like
Diddy did. He ran that marathon, He looks,
Gotta have that plan.
For sure. So in terms of the fitness and whatnot, are you trying to maybe, get into that more on a business side?
Of course, of course. Like, I know it's a lot of celebrities that's into fitness, a lot of people that's into fitness on the gram and all over, like linking up with them, you know what I'm saying, putting things together with them. I would definitely be into that. Yeah, like, it's just like film or something like that, you know what I'm saying, television, like, it's just another outlet, another branch that you could get into.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I know you're from New York. Have you traveled around, like, to other places in the country, just in terms of, getting yourself out there more?
Yeah. Connecticut I've been to a couple of times. I got a show there on Tuesday, opening up for Lil Durk. So nice. I think it's going to be, I feel like it's going to be a good energy when I come out there on Tuesday. That's March 19th, actually. Yeah.
So in terms of, there's, I think, two aspects when it comes to rapping about, there's one, someone who's really good in the studio, right? And then there's people that put on a great show, right?
Yeah.
There's a big difference. Like, who are some people you would like to go see, who's some artists you like to perform and you really think put on a great show?
I feel like artists that put on a crazy show, I would say Travis. His shows be crazy.
Right.
Future, Drake, they put on the shows, and I mean, like, it's just like the stage design, like the team they got behind that, because I'm not just looking at them, I'm looking at everything around them. So it's like, you got Travis Scott, he got like roller coasters, and like he's on top, and then like Drake got flying Ferraris, you know what I'm saying? The lighting, everything, stuff like that. Like, that's pretty dope. It's like larger than life. Like, it's crazy. The theatrics is crazy.
Have you been to Astroworld?
Nah, I wish.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's important now because the business is so different that you gotta have a lot more, like, your hands in a lot more different things if you're a rapper,
Yeah.
Rappers now are incredible businessmen, especially Travis Scott.
Gotta be.
Like, Astroworld brand is killing it.
Yo, especially like how he bundled the clothing with the album to boost the sales, like, that was cool too.
It's killing it. I think he sold $1 million in merch in one night,
I wouldn't be surprised.
Right.
Yeah.
So in terms of maybe some other things that you're working on, you have any other singles that you're going to be pushing out?
Oh yeah, I definitely got some stuff in the works. Just for right now, I'm just pushing Snakes, and then we're going to push that, you know what I'm saying, take it as far as it can go, take it to the top, and then we're going to see from there what we're going to push next.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, this is something I want to dive into just a little bit more. When it comes to marketing and promoting a track, maybe just give a couple gems on some ways that you can really help, like you can specifically do to market a track and get it out there to a wider audience.
For one, you gotta tap into like you gotta go on the gram. Like, you got dancers, you got like social media personalities, funny people, like people that do all kinds of things on the gram. Like, you gotta tap into them, you know what I'm saying? Get their fan base, have them make a video to your song, have them, you know what I'm saying, dance to your song, and tap into the other people's fan bases so you get a broader reach, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
And always keep it, like, you gotta be in people's faces. Like, you gotta really, cause like the way Instagram works now, it's like, if you're not out there, if you're not putting yourself out there, nobody gonna see you. Like, even people that follow you are not gonna see you, like 70% of the time. So you really gotta keep yourself active, keep yourself out there, push it. Like, if you want it to go, you gotta make it go.
Gotcha. That's a great point. So let's say, best case scenario, you can work with any social media influencer to push your track. Like, who would that be?
Social media influencer?
Yeah, maybe someone to dance or a comedian, whatever, Just
not even a comedian or a dancer. It would be like Kylie Jenner or something, or one of the Kardashians, or like Shade Room, one of them, because that's a whole different type of fan base. Right. If you get something like that, you set. Like, just them posting it up, like, that's crazy. Like,
and the playlists are big too.
Yeah,
like,
playlists.
On the right playlist.
Yeah.
It's interesting. The marketing and promotion of a track and distribution is just
Spotify playlists are really big. Like, my song is doing crazy on Spotify right now.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was talking to your manager, and he was saying you're getting on some more playlists.
Yeah. So.
And we're definitely looking forward to maybe collaborating on a show, with the Young Atlas.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
That'd be dope. That'd be super
maybe
dope.
Something at SOBs.
Yeah.
So we're about to wrap up. Is there anything you wanted to maybe plug in? You wanted to,
Make sure everybody follow me on Instagram, Joey X Haynes. Make sure everybody go streams the new single, Sneaks, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. Get the streams up, get the streams going crazy, and just look out for what's coming next.
For sure.
Yeah.
I appreciate you sitting down with us.
No problem, no problem.